Well, welcome to another video courtesy of me, adventureoflink. And today's video, I'm going to delve into some more adventures of adventureoflink being single and kidless. Excuse me. So with that being said, as always, I ask how you all are doing and give you how I'm doing. Today, I'm doing pretty good. Good day, good evening. I hope your day or evening or whatever time of the day this is for you when you view my videos or, excuse me, any other video on YouTube is going well. If you had a loss in your family, then I'm sorry to hear of it, and I give you my sincerest condolences. If, on the other hand, you had a significant, exciting time in your life, like you got a job offer, or a promotion, or got engaged, or got married, or if it's your birthday, then I want to say congratulations from me to you. So, without further ado, let's get this thing started. Yeah! First off, at Amazon, I had 40 solid straight weeks of good performance reviews. I kept hitting every single rate goal for 40 straight weeks. So, guess you can say I'm doing pretty good. Again, I guess the full-time equivalent of this would be 20 straight weeks of good performance reviews. If I was going full-time and I started full-time a lot sooner than what I did, or whatever. It's also been brought to my attention that one of my co-workers is going to be leaving the Amazon to pursue her own dreams and careers or whatever those they may be. So, Catherine Cheeseman, I'm sorry I didn't get to see you at work because I mostly work weekends, but that's going to change. I'll tell you about that in a moment, but I want to say thank you for your hard work at the Amazon during peak and all the other times you was there. I wish you nothing but the best of luck in your future endeavors, whatever those may be. I will personally miss you, and you will be missed by everyone else in the Amazonian family. And speaking of going full-time, I may be going full-time at Amazon. I'm not sure if that's going to be next month or the month afterwards, but when I get more information, I will let you know. In addition, it's going to be Martin Luther King Day this weekend, so make sure you take the time out to reflect on what Dr. Martin Luther King had to say in his I Have a Dream speech and apply it to the real world. And do you think that Mr. King's speech applies today? Has race relations improved since Dr. King's speech, or have they got neutral, or did they get worse? Why or why not? I'd like to hear your thoughts about this. Hit me up in the comment section, and I'll do my best to answer each and every reply with my own opinions or whatever else I can. I'm sorry that the repairs have been, slow and shortcoming lately, but keep in mind that number one, I do not have a garage, and number two, I play with the elements, and number three, even with my recent graduation of college, my tool set and knowledge is still kind of limited, which means it does no good to yank an engine out of a car and then expect me to go and rebuild it, especially when I don't have a cherry picker or more hands to help me with it, let alone have the service manual or all data, so I can have the information offhand, like cylinder bore measurements, piston measurements, crankshaft measurements, torque specs, gasket specs, and whatever else I need to make a quality rebuild go smooth. Because remember, safety, structural integrity, quality, the right tools and parts for the job, and doing the job right the first time, every time, are number one on my YouTube channel, and as well as on all my other social media services like Facebook, Google+, Twitter, IRC, web forums, etc. And I will see to that. Like I said too, I don't have a garage, and I do battle the elements, and right now it has been, for the most part, pretty chilly with some snow. And yes, Kroger's parking lot tends to still get packed at times. With that being said, so I still have to fight the cold, and when it's not cold, it's usually warm and kind of humid, or it's warm but unusually warm for this time of year, and the air's moist. I really don't feel like getting sick while working on a car outside, so yeah. Hopefully when the weather warms up, I will have some more repair videos, and hopefully I will finally get around to all the reverse rigging projects that I promised you all before. With that being said, in recent repairs, my rear end on my Grand Marquis leaked the differential oil on the right rear tire, made it stink like gear oil. What happened was that the axle where the bearing sits on grinded itself in, the seal blew, and most likely the bearing blew, so I had to get something called a saver bearing, which is more commonly known as a repair bearing, just as a FYI. Got one on the right side, got one on the left side, even though the left side was much better than the right. In addition, I will have a potential gear upgrade coming soon. A friend of mine probably has some spare gear she can give to me and put some in my car. So it's not a 373 set like I want, but hey, even if it's 323 or 333 or even 303 out of a Lincoln Town car, that's still an improvement over 273, right? Am I right? Huh? Am I right? And the Saturn still needs a battery, or at least a very decent jump. And hopefully I'll be getting to the exhaust on the Saturn pretty soon. This is a Samsung Galaxy Note 3. And this is an OtterBox. As you can see, or not, the thing where it clamps onto the case is broken. So I guess I gotta go get OtterBox to get another one. I kinda foreseen this happening anyway, because like I said in my OtterBox review, one of the drawbacks to this OtterBox on the Note 3 is that it's pretty darn tight, and I'm pretty sure that I said that eventually this would break, so I called it, baby. I just called it. So I guess we'll have to go to OtterBox and get another one. Also, speaking of cellular news, the Samsung Galaxy S5 apparently appears to be back on for a spring release. So I guess in the end I will be upgrading taking the S4 and going to an S5. And of course there will be initial impressions, unboxing, and a rooting method to go along with that release. Also, my old computer, I'll put a picture in there now. In other words, that old computer that replaced the Mac, I have now gotten, an idea on what parts I want to put in there. Hopefully, I will be able to commence the rebuild project on my computer. And when I do, I will, film it for everyone to see and give some initial impressions and show it off. So do be on the lookout for that. Probably not going to be till next month or the month afterwards when I go full-time at Amazon. I'm not sure yet. But it'll be there when it's there and no sooner. That's all I can guarantee on that one. As for my Mac woes, I want to come back and give some more status and some closure on that. As you probably know, one of the problems I had was this PlayStation 3 controller waking my Mac up every few minutes and driving me crazy over and over and over. What happened is that it's something within the PlayStation 3 to Bluetooth communication, where the PlayStation 3 uses a non-standard Bluetooth stack, but OS X can still, pick up on the PS3 controller and play it, but there's problems with that, like if you leave it plugged in or plugged into, or leave it synced and or plugged into USB, it'll keep waking the computer up over and over and over. So before you put it to sleep, make sure you disconnect the USB and or desync it from the Bluetooth menu. In addition, some of my iMovie problems that I've been having. Apparently what happens is that you can't start editing a video as soon as you put it in your video library like you can in Windows Movie Maker. What you do is, you put the video in your library, then you start a new project, drag and drop your videos and or your pictures or whatever in your storyboard and then you edit from there, and then you save it. So yeah, it's not like Windows Movie Maker where you just automatically open it up, drag and drop any clips you want to use in your movie, edit it up, and then save it. It's actually a little bit different in Macland. So yeah, and I with help some of my friends and of course my own playing around with iMovie, I managed to conquer both of these issues. So for at least for the PS3 setup, I want to thank, Oscar Rodrigo from CromVic.net, as well as my friend Justin Hubbard. Thanks, guys. I do appreciate it. And I do appreciate any other Mac help that you and anyone else tends to give me. Yeah. And I guess that's all I got to say for this episode. So, anyways, I am adventureoflink. I want to thank you all for watching. I do appreciate your watching my videos and taking your time out to listen to what I have to say anytime I put a video up on YouTube. I'm sorry that the videos have been slow, but pretty much, unless you just want a whole bunch of vlogs twice a week, until I get some other ideas or when the weather gets warmer or whatever, that's pretty much all it's going to be for a little while. In addition, if I do go full-time at Amazon, the videos are going to be slow, just as slow as what they are now, if not somewhat slower, so do keep that in mind. As always, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, praise, criticisms, etc., but no flames, fighting, spam, baiting, or other such bullcrap, then you can always hit me up in the comment section. Socially, you can always hit me up on Facebook and Google+. There will be links in the video description. The easiest way to get there would be to type in the following keyword above my head here into Google+ and or Facebook. And, hit the join or like button from there and you'll be automatically subscribed. And as always, I give you the wise words of wisdom from Eric the Car Guy, reminding you folks out there to be safe, have fun, and stay dirty. Don't let no one push you around. And like I said, it's cold outside, so make sure you stay warm and bundle up. Eat right, stay hydrated, stay healthy, avoid the flu. And I'll see you all next time. Have a nice day.